Greetings, everyone. My name is Federico Rosei. I am founding editor-in-chief of RSC Applied Interfaces, a relatively new journal that was launched last April 2023 by the Royal Society of Chemistry. I'm here today in Swansea visiting Professor Serena Margadonna at Swansea University. She's one of our associate editors. Serena, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yes, greetings everybody. My name is Serena Margadonna. I'm a professor of chemical engineering at Swansea University, and my own research interests are in next generation technologies for energy storage.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Now, the purpose of this webinar is to briefly introduce and describe one of the papers that was published in the first issue of our journal, which appeared online about a month ago. So, Serena, could you share with us which paper you have chosen to highlight?
Yes, the paper is entitled Understanding Improved Capacity Retention at 4.3 volts in modified single crystal nickel-rich NMC graphite pouch cells at elevated temperature. Is an interesting work done by a group of scientists between Warwick, Oxford, Cambridge, Diamond, Argonne, and further institution, with the corresponding author Louis Piper in Warwick. The reason why I chose this article, first of all, because it was the first one that I ever accepted, so I'm sentimentally attached to it. But more importantly, because it provides some insight into the degradation mechanisms in a very important class of cathodes for lithium-ion batteries, namely the nickel-rich NMC, and provide understanding and pathways on improved capacity retentions at higher voltage by doping the surface of our single crystals with, for example, aluminium, which by doing so, we are able to reach voltages of 4.3, which are much higher than what is usually used. And with the capacity retention, of course, is higher, but also it improves the kinetics at higher temperature.
Wonderful. So what would you think are the sort of most important aspects of this paper in terms of novelty?
Well, first of all, is that it opens pathways to improve degradation mechanism in batteries, which is a very topical issue. We all want to have cars, for example, that with battery packs that last for a very long time and always have more energy inside, so they have the highest energy density. But also because they use a number of techniques, not only electrochemical, but also spectroscopical. And by bringing all this together, it really gives an understanding of the effect of aluminium on the surface of the particles of the single crystals, but also of the interface between the cathode and the electrolyte.
Wonderful. Thank you for helping us understand the most important aspects of this paper. So if I can sort of broaden the discussion a little bit, what are you looking for in a manuscript as associate editor? The first step when you receive a manuscript, you read it, and then you have to make a critical decision whether you will send it out for peer review. So what are the guiding criteria that help you decide how to handle a manuscript, whether you will send it out for peer review and what follows?
Well, the first thing, of course, I need to check if it is on scope. I remind this RSC Applied Interfaces, so there must be an applied focus, like, for example, in the paper that I just mentioned, where they really work on real pouch cells, so real prototypes that are used in making battery packs. Then, of course, I look at novelty. I'll say, what is the step change in current knowledge that the manuscript provides? And thirdly, I look at rigor in the methodology and rigor in the understanding of the data and the conclusions. So if the conclusions are strongly supported by the data.
Wonderful. Thank you. I think this provides a fairly comprehensive description in the sort of limited time that these snippets of webinars are supposed to last. So I would like to thank Serena for her time and for highlighting this very interesting paper. And everybody, thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Bye.